Okay guys, so we're going to lower the terrain first. You want to do roughly 3 clicks and then use the flatten terrain tool to create a flat base, a 3x4 square. Have the 4th line where you want the entrance to be. So where you want the Sims to be able to access the hot tub. When you place it in, shuffle your camera down so you can see if it lines up, which it does. And then we're going to get whatever stairs you like, doesn't really matter. I tend to go for these ones because they blend in better with what we're going to do next. And place it just there. You can see it won't go closer. You want that little gap. When you drag the pool, make sure you drag it from the outside in. If you start closest to the spa or the hot tub, it won't work. It'll all go funny. So from the outside in. You want to leave no gap around the stairs like you've just seen. And you can shape the pool however you like around it. We're then going to get the edging, and you're going to get the thickest one from the Get Together pack. As you can see, it conceals those stairs. So it is functional. The animation is a little bit off, but as you'll see, they can access that hot tub. And in she goes. Perfect. Okay, next up we have the functional pool bar. So for this, there are many ways you can do it, but we are going to use a platform. You're going to lower it 5 times. And you are going to place the bar stools onto the bar before you put it into the pool. Like so. And once we put it into that platform, you can move it forward. Delete it. And that leaves that side of the bar complete. We're then going to add a basement. You can shape it however you like. I was building this specifically for something, so as you can see, I'm working out the shape a little bit more in detail. But once you've got your basement where you want it, you need to remove the ceiling, and of course that will leave you there with the floating bar. So what we need to do is put in a platform. You need to make the platform the same dimensions as what your basement is. So you can see there that I've got the 3 on the side, and for me, I've got that little 4x4 box, so I've just added that on. I'm going to grab it, move down into the basement, pop it in, and then raise it up. I think it was about 7 times, but you'll be able to see if you've gone too far, like that. Just drop it down. We're then going to clone the bar and pop that in on that basement level. Not overhanging the pool. Drag it back so it fits properly. So yes, it is 2 separate bars, but both sides of the bar will be functional. So they'll be able to use the bar, making drinks and things, and they'll also be able to sit in the pool. You then need access. Some people use step ladders, but for this purpose, I'm using the stairs, which is why I had that little cutout. So you can see here that they can access that bar, they can use it. And also from the other side, they can hop in and sit on the stools. You can decorate it however you like from there. Okay, so the sunken lounge area, you can do it 2 ways. Either the same way we did with the hot tub by lowering the terrain, Or in this case, because I wanted to add it to the pool bar area, I'm going to use the same technique as that, which is the basement. So it's all the same. You just draw out your basement, and once you're happy with where it is, you remove the top off it, and then it's a matter of making sure you know the dimensions so that you can create the platform of the same dimensions to go in. That way it doesn't mess about with any of your walls or anything that you already have there. So you put that in. You can remove walls without it impacting anything. Just use that sledgehammer, and then of course raise the platform up. If you do happen to go too far, that's fine. You just lower it back down again. Perfect. Once you have your area, you can begin placing in the chairs. So you can use whatever ones you like, but I personally like these ones from the new home decor pack. And you place them all the way around until it looks something like this. You can make it whatever shape you want, and as you can see, I changed it in the end to make it a bit smaller. It is functional for them. We are going to use the same technique that we did with the pool bar by placing a platform and lowering it down about 5 times. We're then going to put the furniture that we want in already with the seats attached, of course, and slide it forward into position. This was a build that I was doing, so that bit there is just for decoration. We're going to delete the platform and use our pool tool to create the rest of our pool. You can see I've got my design off to the side. We will use that later. And there is our furniture floating in the water. We're going to use the pristine pedestal now to give a false bottom to the pool. So size it up and line the area that you want a different level, like so. This bit is optional. You don't have to do this. I just prefer to section off the bit of the pool that is a different depth. So I just use these items from Dine Out, size them up just to section it off. We're then going to raise those pristine pedestals until they meet the furniture to make it look like it's actually sitting level. Once you've done that, we're going to take that bit of platform off to the side, put it above, and then delete the one underneath. So we've got a floating piece of platform. And then we're going to line it and put a fence on it. Once you've done that, you need both the fence and the lining around the edges. We're going to drag it across the pool into roughly where we think is the right spot and drag it down. You won't be able to drag it all the way. It'll stop it where it needs to be, as you can see. And checking that it's covering the pool where you want it, or in this case I wanted it slightly smaller. And you're happy with where it is, you can go ahead and remove that floor piece. And there is your custom pool, which is functional. Both the edging, they can get in and out, and you can use the furniture. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed what you saw and you want to see more, make sure you subscribe, and also click on that notification bell so you don't miss out on new content. You can also check me out on my socials.